Good afternoon. Welcome to another edition of our class. And today we'll be talking about looping principle. Looping principles. Okay, where are we having this class today? And when we're talking about loop, this has to do with, please, this is also part of our electric fence training series. Electric fence training series. Electric fence, please. We're not talking about solar and inverter today. I had to come up with this topic because I think I've been getting some person seems not to have understood how you loop or how you can actually carry out your looping. So I'm taking this time out because I was actually on a conversation with somebody, and he sent me the video of his looping, the way he looped the fence. Sorry, your name is not going to be mentioned here, but I just want to do this for clarity. Let me show you something. All right, the fence was like this. Let's assume this is the fence. Okay. Let's assume we have end here. Do I slant it as okay? Let's assume it is. Do we see four sides? Okay, let's just assume. Okay. This might be easier for him to grab. Let's just assume the fence actually stopped here. Let's use the shape of the fence. Because what he showed me that day, I saw the fence going the other way, but the looping was actually wrong. So one thing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's assume it's a 6 line. Let me add the last line. Right. Okay. Have your bracket here. Have bracket here. Have one at this edge. Let's assume there's bracket here. All right. All these are brackets for the fence. Okay, let's assume there's a bracket here. A bracket, and there's a bracket. This is the end of the fence. This is line 1, line 2, line 3, line 4, line 5, and line 6. Though it actually used 8, but I'm going to make the illustration using this. So what matters is for us to understand what he actually did. I think he was also trying to understand the concept of looping. And he said something like, okay, it was an 8 line, and he said live, live, eight, live, live, eight, live, live, which is correct. But how he carried out that installation was actually wrong. This is why we're having this. And at the time I told him, okay, fine. If you want me to go online, come online to put you through, you're going to is at a fee. But before you know, I couldn't get him any longer. But I'll take my time, just try to explain this. So that's why most times I respect most of these Ghanaians. Most of them, they should I say they value mentorship. You see them trying to reach out to say, okay, I'm ready to pay for this. I want to, but I want to say kudos to you guys. You're well done. Okay, let's go back to the drawing board. Okay, now let's assume we have the live, the live, neutral, live. Sorry, what's neutral? What am I doing neutral? Live, earth, earth, and live. This is the 6th line. Live, earth, and earth. So he was saying he has done the configuration live, earth. Let's say assume it is live, earth, earth, and which is the right one for the 6th line. And for the 8th line is live, earth, earth, live. So, but this is the 6th line. But what he did was actually wrong. This is why I'm coming up with this topic today, so we understand what we're talking about. Now, this is the end of the fence. This is one end. Your looping should always be at each end. Don't come here like what he did. Let me show you. Yes, he was trying to really achieve something. He came here and he did live, live to live here, and this one this to this. All right, this was what he actually did. And he came somewhere and he fixed his earth. He actually entered it from the earth terminal, but brought the cable from the energizer to somewhere, I think somewhere around the fence, if I could remember. Somewhere he just tapped, okay, let's see, he tapped this live to energizer, live out. Let's say this live out. Let's assume, then also tap this as live return, and also the earth to the energizer. And when he showed me, when I saw the video, I was like, this is actually wrong. You know why I said so? It means what you truly don't understand what this looping is all about. And I was talking with somebody from Ghana. He was also saying what he understood about the electric fence before now was because he has been seeing electric fencing. Because somebody has done stuff the wrong way doesn't make it right. All right? If you have 10 persons doing something the wrong way, because they are 10, they are a multitude, you have them much, 10 of them doing it the wrong way, it doesn't make it right. And he said he is really grateful he saw most of my videos, because before then, all he sees was just only two cables coming from my energizer, from the life and from the earth. So they just look and say, okay, fine, the touch principle, where the life touches the earth, then the alarm goes off. That's what he was really concerned about. But I'll tell you, no, this is not what it's all about. Like I always say, for me personally, most of the electric fence, the energizer principle, the way it works, the one that I prefer, I don't always enjoy the shock principle. I prefer the open circuit principle. When the current going back to the energizer stops sensing, stops returning, then the alarm goes off. I prefer that when it cuts, when you open the circuit. So, but now let's see what the correction to this stuff you did. So you cannot come here and do your looping here when your face still continues all the way to this end. It is wrong. Now let's assume it means what you've done here, it means there's still voltage flowing through these parts, flowing here, flowing here. So what you're supposed to do, this is the correction to that. Let me wipe this off, right? Let me wipe this off and show you the correction. Okay, let's assume these are the lines. I'm going to wipe this one off also. It's wrong. It's wrong. And I told him the last time, we need to unlearn you and relearn you. Because for electric fencing, I always feel it's easier to train somebody who does not have any idea about it than training someone who has already been corrupt with the wrong way of doing it. I don't know if you get that, but it is easier if you are a fresher, you don't understand anything about electric fence. And I am telling you, this is the way it is. It is easier to train you than training somebody whom has been corrupted doing it the wrong way. So it means, number one, you need to unlearn that person. After unlearn, you relearn. It's just like a system that is corrupt. Before you do anything to that system, sometimes they have to format the hard disk. Say, okay, let's format it, let's delete all we have. Then a new hard disk with a clean build with nothing on it, you just go all the way, just install. So these are the two things. So now this is the solution to that problem, the principle of the looping that I'm talking about. Now, your cable from your energizer, if at all, is going to be anywhere around this place, it means there must be a break between the left-hand side and the right-hand side using a spring. But let's assume we don't have that break. We want to come in from here. So it means our looping should either be from here. Every connection will be making either to the energizer or the looping on the fence must either be from here or from here. If you're going to be having cable from here to the energizer, it means if one enters from this side, it means this place should be separated with a spring to break this part off. All right? But If we start it from here, we don't need to break this. So let's put it back there. All right. So let's assume our energizer is here. You always have the earth here. This is loop. This is the live. That's a live out, and the live return. Live out, live return. So let's assume our cable 1 comes from here to this energizer. Your looping should either be here or here, and any cable coming from energizer should hit from any of the ends of the fence. Easier for you as a beginner. But if you become maybe a veteran, maybe intermediate, or someone who has actually moved up that ladder, then you can start from anywhere, breaking it with a spring. But for beginners, I'll make it simpler, starting from here. So watch this line movement. This one comes all the way out, hits here. It should get to the end. Don't break this thing here. Don't stop it. If you do anything here, contract. So it means you've pushed supply here, and you push that supply this direction, supply also this direction. Already a parallel kind of looping. So it's always advised you have it in series. So, but if you have it like this, it is wrong. But this way, and then take this one off, it's moving in just this single direction. It gets to this end. This is the bracket anyway. Let's assume these are the bracket. A bracket, right? So, okay, this gets here. The next thing for this is to get to the next line, which is the number 4. This one, loop it at the edge, the end of the fence, the extreme. All right, so that even when anybody cuts anything here, it is just a single flow. When this guy detects irregularity with the voltage flow into it from out, and the return is not getting here, it will trigger the alarm. That's the principle which is operate. So when this one gets here, it returns, right? Oh. And it gets to this end. The next thing is to marry the next line. Loop it here again. Look for this other end. See? It gets to this end. Then this one goes to number 6. Last life. It goes to number, okay, I said number 1, not 6. And when this gets here, this one moves all the way to the energizer, return. So that's complete. There's for you to take the egg to this, and you can just look this here. That's all.
The Food Tech TV.
I'm the red guy, call me Slim Shady, getting the death.